but it's of course part of its charm, and it's a little rainy today, so I can't wait to dig into some beef balls. Okay, so now we're at Beauty World Food Center and we're gonna try Penang homemade beef ball. And over here we have 3 of their dishes. We have the beef ball noodle soup, the beef brisket, and we have the beef hor fun, all at $5. So usually brisket is quite a tough meat. It's from the chest area, so there's a lot of like muscle there. So long hours needed to cook it down. So I'm just gonna, I hope it's soft. It's actually pretty tender. It's not as soft as I would like it, but it's still very flavorful. It looks like it's been braised for like quite a while. So yeah, I think I'll give it a pass, and you know, you get a very generous chunks of beef brisket here. So now I'm gonna try the tendon, which is also like a connective muscle that requires like long hours of cooking. So they're pretty generous. You have like quite a big piece here. It's pretty soft. Pretty nice. You know, it has that gelatinous feel that, you know, tendon usually has. The broth is a little bit lighter than what you would normally get at, like, if you're eating Taiwanese beef noodles or even the Thai beef noodles. But it's light enough that you can eat it every day. It's not too salty. It's perfectly balanced, and you still get that sort of richness that coats your tongue when you have the soup. So I guess it's just a little, it's like a different style from what we're used to. So I'm gonna try the kway teow now and some soup. It's pretty slippery. Yeah, I would say, like, in terms of beef noodle soup, it completely meets the mark. And now for the beef balls. So they're known as Penang homemade beef balls. So I hope it's good. So the beef ball is it's pretty smooth, it's really bouncy, and you can tell that it's definitely homemade because they're all slightly a little bit uneven in texture. But yeah, like, I would say, like, for a stall that does almost everything with a cow, this is pretty good. For the beef hor fun, like, it's, you know, it's quite a nice plate of, quite messy as usual, and then we have like a lot of beef slices with hor fun. So like usually in hor fun, what you want to look out for is that wok hei, and this one has it. So there's that charred, smoky taste. And then for the beef slices are a little bit thicker than what you can find in the beef noodle soup, and sometimes in the beef ball soup, the owner will ask you if you want any shabu slices as well. So you should definitely get the shabu slices. So actually, Beauty World Food Center is a pretty special hawker center-ish. It's the only hawker center that's on top of a mall, and it's open air, and it's actually not owned by the government. And there's actually plenty of other stalls besides this that are really yummy. So every time after I go to Bukit Timah for a hike or anything, I will just, you know, eat all the calories that I burn right here. So yeah, it's very useful, and if you're here on Sunday or Saturday, you will see everybody is thinking the same thing. So the store owner is actually from Penang himself, and his family actually owns a really famous beef steamboat restaurant in Penang. So if you're missing Penang food, like I'm sure we all are because we can't go there, if you're not looking for something too heavy, or you know, this would be a pretty good option on a rainy day like today. So now we're done with Penang homemade beef ball, and it is pretty good. I like the way they prepared the beef and how the brisket was cooked, and the beef ball, of course, was really good. It's a little light from what I'm used to or I like, but you know, if after a long day you need something that's clean and easy and satisfying, this would be good. So that's it for now. So we'll see you again next time.